Greetings everyone, I'm Eliza Mendoza and I'm gonna discuss to you the Module 1, Introduction to Formal Languages and Automata. So for Lesson 1, Alphabets and Strings. We're going to tackle the alphabets, strings, length of string, concatenation of strings, prefixes, suffixes, and substrings, and the reversal of string. What is an alphabet? It is a finite, non-empty set of symbols or characters that we use to create strings and words. It is a building blocks that we can use to form different structures. So we use sigma to represent an alphabet. Example of alphabet. So for the binary alphabet, we have 0 and 1. So para makagawa tayo ng string, pagsasamahin natin sila like 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, and so on, and so on. So in DNA alphabet naman, we have blocks A, C, G, T. So para makakreate tayo ng string, ganun din, A, C, AC, G, T, C, A, G, G, T, C, A, A, TC, and so on. So, pwede siyang maulit. So, pwedeng dalawa yung A sa isang string, pwedeng dalawa yung C, pwedeng tatlo, something like that. And for the alphabet of digits naman, so we have a numbers. Para makakreate ka ng string, ganun din. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 8, 7, so, pwede mo siyang ulitin. Like, pwedeng 1, pwedeng tatlo yung 1 sa isang string, then lalagyan mo ng 2 and 3, and so on. Alphabet is just a set of symbols. Pwede siya maging letters, numbers, or characters. It's a basic set of symbols we use to construct strings. Understanding alphabets help us learn how to form different kinds of patterns and languages. A string is a simple sequence of symbols na nanggagaling rin sa alphabet. It's just a way of putting together from a given alphabet to form a sequence. So dito naman, sa string, that what we call string. So we have a sigma A and B. This is the alphabet, the A and B. So we create a string A, B, AB, BA, AAB, pwedeng AA, BB, BB, AAB, and so on. So, epsilon naman yung tawag kapag empty yung string. Kapag sigma star, ito yung all possible strings that you can make in the alphabet. So, lahat. So, lahat pwede mong gamitin, including the empty string. Kasi minsan, kapag nag-aano ka ng alphabet, meron silang rules na kailangan tatlo. So, kapag tatlo, ang pwede mo lang doon ay AAB, BBA, yung length niya is 3 lang dapat. So, AAB, BBA, ABA, so hanggang tatlo lang. Pero kapag gumamit ka ng sigma star, so kahit ilan, basta lahat ng possible kailangan. Like A, AB, ABB, something like that. So, ayan. Ayan yung example ng sigma star. Kasama pati yung empty string. Length of a string. The total number of symbols in it. For example, AAB. Ilan ba yung length niya? A, and B. So, tatlo. So, ganito natin siya sinusulat. Like, parang yan, yung line, W, then line is equal to 3. Kapag naman empty string, syempre, wala yung bilang, kaya nga empty eh. So, line, epsilon, then line is equal to 0. Ganon siya sinusulat kapag empty string. Concatenation is when you join two strings together to make a new string by placing one string right after the other. So, ito, pagsasamahin mo yung dalawang string. If U and V are strings, so, para para magka-concatenate sila, magiging U and V. For example, if U is equal AB and V is equal to C, so pag kinoncatenate mo sila, UV is equal ABC. So pagsasamahin mo yung string ni U and string ni B. So ABC. Another. If U is equal hello and V is equal to world, so pag kinoncatenate mo sila, U and V is equal to hello world. So, pinagsama mo yung dalawang string na to. Then, kapag naman, yung isa, like empty string, kunyari example, if W is equal text, then yung isa niyang string, kunyari, X is equal, empty. So, magiging W, empty is equal text. So, the result is the original string pa rin. Kasi nga, wala namang bilang yung empty string eh. So, wala dong nakalagay. So, back to the original siya. The prefixes and suffixes and substring. Prefix, of course, the start of the string. From the word prefix, yung nasa unahan. For example, W is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Ano ba nasa unahan yan? Of course, A. So, A siya. Oh, pwede ring A and B. Kasi yung nasa unahan eh. It depends kasi minsan sabihin, what is the first two string of A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Oh, so ang sasagot mo, yung first two string niya is A and B. So, kaya, pwede rin siyang A and B, basta kung ano yung nasa unahan. Suffix naman, of course, ano yung nasa hulihan? End of the string. Ano ba nasa hulihan nito? Of course, the G. So, G. Pwede ring F, G. Substring naman is any part of a string. So, dito naman, maalin kung nasa unahan, nasa gitna, nasa dulo, basta part siya nung string. Kahit alin dyan, pwedeng B. Kasi substring siya ng A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Pwede ring, I'm sorry, it's a typo, guys. Dapat C, D, E, F, G. Merong D, E, F, G dyan. So, pwedeng E, F kasi nga, nasa paloob siya ng A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay? Then, the reversal of string. Ito naman yung flipping a string so it reads backward. Ganito siya sinusulat. Parang W, R. Example, the reversal is ABC. So, babalik ka rin mo siya. So, magiging CBA. Okay? Pero pag ganito naman, race car. So, pag binaliktad mo siya, race car pa rin. So, what we call this a palindrome. Palindrome yung tawag doon sa kapag niread mo siya ng forward and backward, same pa rin siya ng kinalabasan. That's palindrome. So, thank you guys for watching.